All new at 10, the Oregon Health Authority confirms 74 people have been infected with COVID after an outbreak at a church in Salem. We spoke with the pastor of that church tonight to see how everyone is doing and what this means for the church going forward. Fox 12's Bridget Chavez is live in Salem with the very latest on this. Bridget?
The senior pastor here at People's Church tells me that they're holding services as usual, especially for this big Mother's Day weekend up ahead. He says that they're complying with the governor's regulations when it comes to how many people can attend services. At least 74 people who attend or are connected to People's Church in Salem have tested positive for COVID-19. The Oregon Health Authority confirms it began investigating the outbreak on April 6th. Scott Erickson, the senior pastor, says it was a combination of churchgoers and staff who contracted the virus.
We encouraged them to get checked and to stay home. They did. And for some reason, the Marion County Health Department, started asking people, and people were calling and saying to me and to our church, hey, I was at the clinic and they asked me, do you attend People's Church?
Erickson and his wife, Bonnie, also tested positive for COVID-19 and tells me they're now fully recovered. He says they have no plans to change services going forward and are complying with the state's capacity limit for high-risk counties. Marion County just moved back into the high-risk category, so churches are limited to 25% capacity or 150 people for indoor services, whichever number is smaller.
We have not contemplated closing or anything like that. We have always maintained very high standards for spraying after every service and before every service.
Erickson says they don't require people to wear masks, even though there is still a statewide mask mandate in place.
Many of our people mask, others don't, but we encourage everyone to be careful and to follow their own conscience is what they should do.
Even at the beginning of the pandemic, the church never stopped holding in-person services, gathering outdoors for months.
We never shut down. We never slowed. We took extra precautions back in March of 2020 when this happened, when it first started breaking out.
OHA says the most recent positive test tied to this outbreak happened on April 29th. And again, this weekend services will be held both in person here and online. Reporting live in Salem, Bridget Chavez, Fox 12 Oregon.